Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 54 of the Foster Child Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. I have a link to the rules for the Foster Child Challenge in the description down below, as well as my tweaks for the Foster Child Challenge that I am following. And I realized that in the last part, I never actually went over, the changes I made to Isabella in her makeover, because she was at school when we started the last part, and then when she came home I was just sort of going along playing. So here's Isabella with her hair that I gave her. Let me go into tab mode. So that was kind of what I could find that was a little bit the closest for curls. Not really very good. When she ages up to a teen, we can give her back her curls a little bit more. And just maybe say that's sort of a phase. That was also kind of longish. There were some shorter hairstyles, but I didn't want her hair to go short, so I went with that. And then her outfits I gave her, if I go into change outfit, I will, with Isabella, try and do the same thing I did with Addison, where I will take some screenshots and then put it across the screen. So I will so hopefully they'll be showing now, and I have her pondering her moves to try and get her focused, though of course that's not the most important thing, because she has got to the second tier of WizKid Aspirations, so she needs to finish her homework 2 times while she's focused. But I'm kind of just passing time a little bit while Lacey finishes her painting. She is uncomfortable. Oh, now she is headachy. She was showing those signs in the last part. So I am going to cut away again. So she is finished with her painting. So I'm going to have Addison do her homework. I keep wanting to go out to that bar, to those monkey bars. They're very driven to go there. I do have Nicholas trying to read to Addison. I'm going to quickly pause because I want to see whether she got that. She does have that, so she needs to ponder moves too, and I'm only, again, mainly it'll help her with her mental, but I think what I will do is I will have Nicholas, because he's closest, help her with her homework. You don't need to read anymore. She's finished. She's completed that part. Or maybe what I will do is reset Nicholas so that that'll, oh, he stopped all on his own. I didn't even realize that. I've been having issues with that. I did add simulation leg mod to my game to try and help, because I tend to have a lot of big households and whatnot, and I was hoping that would help a little bit. But so she got her homework done. Let me pause. Did she get her... She got one of her homeworks done while she was focused. I need to wait for her to put that in her inventory before I can have her, or maybe I don't. Maybe I can just, she has it there and I can click on it there and do extra credit work. I don't have to wait for her to put it in her homework. And speaking of which, Lacey's right there. That means Addison can do her homework, because as long as she's being helped by someone else, that will make her focused. So Addison, do your homework, and then Lacey can help you with your homework. Oh, and then she can look after her sickness after she's done if she needs to. So we're going to help with homework, and you are going to come here just to get closer, because you are on your way over to play some chess, and you are going to help her with her homework. So we got everybody helping with homework. I usually find the nannies do a lot of helping with homework, but right now neither of them are doing it. I'm going to minimize that. So Addison has finished her homework. Now that I minimized it, I probably don't have to unminimize it because it's in her hand, so I can just do it there. So we're going to have her do her extra credit work, and then hopefully Minnie will be okay. I have all 3 teens out volunteering. Are you going to do your homework? Where are you going? Oh! He was picking up some trash when he saw an older sim struggling with a large piece of debris and getting very angry. I'm going to help him. Hopefully that works. He tried to help, but he quickly lost... Oh no, he lost emotional control. Oh well, there's worse things to lose, I have to say. So, are you doing your homework, Addison? You look like you are, so where are you? You're not yet. But because you're heading over there, I'm going to have Lacey head over here so that hopefully she's closer to you. Because I think I have a club gathering going. Yes, I do. Where on earth are you going to do your homework? Oh, you're doing it in front of this computer. Very good. Very, very... not good, really. Very, oh... We got the electricity going out as a soup kitchen. Reese is critical mass. Scarlett needs to step up and solve the problem. Whether this is going to work, I don't know. Sometimes calling the power company works and sometimes it does not. Oh yay, she kept her cool on the phone with the power company, and after a few minutes of negotiation the problem is resolved and the power is restored. Excellent. So she gained some emotional control, because I think you can sometimes lose conflict resolution. Okay, we got someone else listening to elderly sim stories. Hopefully patiently listened and found the elderly sim had a lot of interesting adventures in his younger days. He really enjoyed the conversation. So what did he gain? Yeah, I know you're sick, sorry. He gained some extra empathy. Oliver lost emotional control. Oh well. So, oh, and see, that's helping her with her badge. That's a pretty easy badge. I think there's a scholarly aptitude badge or something like that. So she's working on that. You're still doing, oh, Nicholas isn't helping you. Oh, but I see that Minnie isn't uncomfortable anymore. So she's looked after herself. Good girl. I like that. You know, there is food there and there's a litter box around, so you really should be able to do those things on your own. And last I looked, that litter box was clean. It may not be clean anymore, and that's okay, because that will help us with good deeds. But I did see that Oliver has actually finished his good deeds, so then it means that it's time for the twins to get to work on their good deeds instead, because he's done that. So she completed that milestone, and Isabella completed that, so now she needs to get to level 10 of mental. She has to craft 3 emotional potions, which she cannot do because she needs to be level 7. And Isabella has a badge to collect, and she has to get to A in school. Well, hopefully she'll do that tomorrow. So Isabella has a badge. So why don't we collect, we have sociability and the scholarly aptitude badge. And I did actually have her in between parts. The time before, right after she aged up, which I forgot to mention in the last part, sign up for being a scout. So she is all good for that, and Addison has completed that. She is essentially, she's got her A at high school, at public school. She needs to also get to level 10 of mental and craft 3 emotional potions. So why don't you come over here and do some playing, because that will help you. And then, you know what, Isabella, why don't you come join and play yourself a little bit. And let's see, Nicholas, I don't really know what you need to mentor. Oh, like maybe doing the homework. I think actually I've seen that, mentoring, using the activity table. We haven't done that yet. I think we just helped with homework, but I think that did it. I see Oliver is home. I had originally asked him to do write in his journal, which he obviously needs because he lost emotional control. He didn't quite get his empathy up there. He needs one more batch at the at the place. So Scarlett, you need to repair or upgrade, and this was partially done for self-cleaning, so I have her continuing it. I gave her some upgrade parts. Now Nicholas, let's see. You could negotiate a bonus, though you are at the top of your career, if I remember correctly. You are. Actually, in some ways, I tend to do the mixologist as opposed to the chef, regardless, because when they make drinks, which they have to do for their daily task, unless you have parenthood and they have the responsible trait, then they don't need to do their daily tasks. You can sell the drinks, but I don't know that I've ever noticed you can sell the food. You can on a street gallery. I don't know. I'm curious. But he can garnish that, and I don't know if it's 5 hours, and then he may as well just put it away. And he is actually getting a little teensy bit hungry. Sean is too, so why don't you come over here, and why don't you rally the troops? Which, of course, and he still has that pulled muscle. I tried to have him take a muscle relaxing soak, which he did do. It's showing there. It made him very energized. I was hoping that would help him with his pulled muscle, but it did not help him with that. So, but that is helping them with their needs, so that's good. So let's take a look at his. So his empathy still has some to go, as does his emotional control. So they're just going to be doing a lot of volunteering, I have to say. There you go, go off. See, I don't know, the reason I tend to send them on their own is they all get their pop-up, but we'll just send, she's busy, she being Scarlett is busy over there, so I'm gonna send the two of them together. I'm going to have them go do the beach cleanup again, and that will work. And Nicholas, yeah, see, he don't really have very much to do. He's not, I guess he could, can he come in and encourage? Because I don't think he has maxed his, let me take a look. His logic is only 5, not very high. Why don't you just go, why don't you go work on your flower arranging skill? That's useful. Why don't you go make an arrangement, some chrysanthemums, and you're level 4 already. And we need another one because this one is not, flower is not good anymore. Now, do we have crocuses? Are those crocuses? Well, they are, so we're going to harvest those crocuses. And these are calm still, the bees, so that's good. And so I'll just leave them to do that. Why don't you, Lacey, come and sell that to the art gallery? Did you finish your work task? You are complete for that, so you don't need to do any more. Have you freed up? Can you yet call? Nope, still too soon. Still can't call. We got, I see, I don't really want to sell right now. Hey, you know what we can do? I don't remember if you've asked if your gardening is maxed. It is not. So why don't we have her come over here and ask for gardening tips. I find that does a huge amount. It's a really good way, an easy way. Look, she got to level 8. And we're going to see if we can check pockets. Well, we can check pockets for seeds, but whether we get anything is another matter. So we will see soon enough. Yay, she got something. Let's see if we can see what she got in her inventory. Oh, she got dragon fruit. I've been not having dragon fruit. I'm breeding these frogs. They don't need the money, but I'm going to still go with the, try and remember to give the kids, when they leave the house, 2 whirly flower frogs, because those are the most expensive frogs, and they made a lot of money from the whirly flower frogs in the past. But then again, I could also give them some paintings. Look at, I probably should just be selling these, to be honest. How much would that be? Well, that one's worth the most, 10,000, and you get 39,000 for all 7 paintings. So that one is obviously the most valuable one, because I think I was keeping them because those are probably all masterpieces. And they do actually have a store, but I find that things take forever to sell at the store, so I've just kind of been... The only advantage is, like I said, when you're trying to do the fortune aspiration amongst, you know, the people in the house, the store counts for everybody. But, and we already have our dragon fruit, so we don't really... And they're magnificent, so we don't really need these that much. Still nice to get, and it was very good to get. I got it in another save where I didn't have dragon fruit yet, so it was like... Yes, very good to get there. But because the splicing, when I'm recording this, they haven't, when they patched it with the pre-seasons patch, the chances of getting dragon fruit when you splice a snapdragon and a strawberry together is like minimal. From what I've heard, not very many people have got it, and it's because they dialed down the percentages, and I think particularly with the rarer plants. But I kind of like getting things from splicing, so I know there's a thing that maybe they may try. It's a design decision. It's not actually a bug, so hopefully they change that design decision, because it'd be nice to get them that way. But they don't need them. They already got them from splicing probably in the first place, or they may have got them from going to, you know, one of the festivals and getting them there. But I don't know. I kind of want to sell these paintings because I can't sell them on the table, and who knows when they're going to get them. So there you go, 39,000, boom. Also means their bills will be lower because it's based off of their lot value and their inventories, including their personal inventory. So there is a holly. Do we have any hollies planted? Yeah, they don't have the biggest garden, but you know, it's kind of big enough. Let's see. This is Snowdrop, and that is winter and spring, and the holly is fall and winter. It doesn't matter. I'm not planning on probably putting anything outside. And the reason Patchy's inside is because our first Patchy got struck by lightning. And so this is our second Patchy that we have here. And this looks like it's all ready. We can now regrow the foliage and we can examine it. I wonder what that happens. Oh, we can maintain the shape. But I really should probably have Nicholas do that, because I have found that the... oh, is that going to make it flirty? Because I don't remember. Is that a heart? Yeah, I think that is a heart. I think it is. We'll have to see. Now that the walls are full. Oh, we got interest. 28. He must have only got it once because it's showing it twice. And Isabella looks like she's off playing on the monkey bars, which will help her with her fitness. And now she is very playful from Hilarious Show. So once she's done that, what she's doing, I am going to take her over here and have her calm down in the mirror. So did you get to level 7? No, you didn't. I thought I asked you to play chess. Play with Isabella. There you go. And you, Scarlet, what are you? You're dancing probably, yes. So you need to own a rocket ship or launcher upgrade. So Sean was picking up trash on the beach when it came across a wallet that appears to have been lost. So we're going to locate the wallet owner. He was so happy to get their wallet back that Sean got a big hug and a warm fuzzy feeling. So he got responsibility for returning the wallet he found on the beach. I think he already has that, but that's fine. Still good. Good, good. Now, do I have room for a rocket ship anywhere here? Not really. I can't see anywhere where I would... The only place I can see is if I got rid of this fountain and stuck one right there, unless there's room over here. Let's go into build by mode and see whether I can squeeze, if I move these plants over to this side, whether I could squeeze in a rocket ship right here. I don't know that I can, but, you know, we'll try. Move this over a little bit. Okay, and that is under, you can do a search, but I'm going to go, I know where it is. It's under activities and skills, and then it's under the first one for knowledge. So let's pull one out. We have room. I usually like to build a silo and stick it in the basement because I don't really like them being on the land. But I don't know how well, you know, that would work. I guess I'd have to have like it go all the way over here and then have a spot over here because, you know, this area is our backyard, which is where we have the playground equipment, and I don't want to change that. And then we have a pool over here. So, I mean, I guess alternatively, I could have it be off of this house, move this down a little bit and put it in between these two buildings as a, and then see. Let me take, I'm not going to do it right now. Oops, I didn't, I was already in build mode. So what if does this fit here? No, see, it doesn't fit there. But it does fit here at the front. It does fit there. Now, do I have room for it here? And it does fit there. At least it's hidden. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move that back there just because I don't want it right where it was. And we'll put this, so while it's at the front, it's not like right in the front. It's in this area by the greenhouse. So that's a bit better. So we own a rocket ship. Yay. So she can come in. She probably should come in and do some reading first. Why don't you purchase a, because that dancing isn't really helping you at all. Skill. Rocket science when I find it. I'm looking still. Let's see. There we go. There's rocket science. I know it's alphabetical, just that R is quite far down. So we're going to have her read that book that she just bought. Just because when you get higher in the rocket science, it will speed up the process of building. So she can do that. And honestly, for that matter, Lacey probably could work on that too. She's not playful anymore. Or maybe she is, and that's why she can still do that. So she hasn't repaired or upgraded an object. Well, she has, oftentimes, but she's never got the notification for repairing, or she's never got it ticked off here. So we are going to have her come and upgrade and make that self-cleaning. And then she can go craft something on the table. So there we go. So how are you guys doing with your... So you're level 7? And you're level 8. Excellent. You want to actually do some trick slides. So why don't we perform the trick slides that you want to do. Slide. Trick slide. I guess we could trick slide with Addison. Because I'm trying to get them to develop their friendship anyway. So they can become best friends forever together. So I'll have her go and have them both do that. And the two of them are still out volunteering. Scarlett's doing that reading, though she really should probably do more things to do with her her emotional control and her empathy. How many days left of vacation do they have? They have 2 days, and it's Thursday, so I'm going to have them all take vacation days when she's done, and the other 2 when they get back. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go continue to play through and have them, you know, they're going to be going and doing some more volunteering and whatnot. Oh, there, Oliver is back. He has some tension. I was going to say that. He needs some fun. Okay, I guess I can't really take him out doing anything. You know what? Why don't you get some emotion control from playing an instrument? Because that will give you some fun. Wrong tab. Wrong one. And I'm pretty sure you're violin. Yeah, you don't have violin for doing... You don't have piano. Can you stop playing that? Because I kind of want to use that. Kind of in my way. Can I use that? Do I have one in his inventory? Nope, but you're going to buy one. You're going to buy a gift. It's not really a gift because it's for yourself. I don't know where, if it would be under toys or not. I'm assuming there's a violin in here. It could be wrong. I might have to just go into the build buy mode to get it. I just thought maybe there might be a violin there, and I was wrong. There is no violin there, so because you can give them as gifts. So of course that's under creative, and I'm gonna buy him his own violin. Put that there. Stick that into Oliver's. Why are you going in the side door? But at least you weren't all coming in the side door. I think you just coming in there. So you're going to play with emotion because that will help you with your emotional control, and your empathy is full. So you just need your emotional control, and then honestly we could age him up, but the downside of aging him up is that he can mess up the other teens' character values because they will start asking him questions even though he has no parenting skill. But the downside is that he can ask questions of Lacey, and so his could go down. So, but I'm probably inclined to keep him as a teen until they come back from Salvadorada, and then in which case I might just age them all up at the same time because they're probably ready. And actually, now that I think about it, he still needs, let's take one last, before I sign off this part, let's see if he has any badges. He has 2 badges, Young Scientist and Good Deeds, and he has, so I'm going to collect those 2, and then I am going to view his badge progress. So when that comes up with the badge progress, I will be back so we can take a look so we know what he still needs to work on, because I would like him to get that before he ages up, especially since I'm thinking I'm not going to age him up until after they come back from Salvadorada. So here's his badge progress for Oliver. So he has no arts and crafts, no give back, and no outdoor adventure. So he's completed all the other ones, but he's got no progress whatsoever on those 3. So those are things that we will try and keep in mind while they are, you know, I'll try and work on them, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in the next part once Isabella is home from school, and hopefully, fingers crossed, she'll have her A. But regardless, we're going to be going to Salvadorada in the next part. But it will be sort of, you know, after another 12 hours have passed, which I will play off camera. But that is going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!